I was that person. Like, I got married in my previous relationship thinking that it was going to fix things and that, oh, you know, he's going to change this because we got married, or he's going to act differently because we got married.
Mm.
That is not true. It's not realistic. And it's not my job to fix those things about the person that I'm married to.
From fairy tale weddings to shocking revelations, Shaunie O'Neal's latest move has left fans speechless. At 49, she's pulled back the curtain on her marriage to Pastor Keon Henderson, and what's hiding behind it has everyone talking. Let's uncover what really went down behind the scenes.
Exact marriage as a transactional tool
Mm.
to advance their career or to advance their goal
Or their finances.
because the
Yeah.
problem is if you marry me to extend your reach, then where do I fit after you reach what you were going after?
Shaunie O'Neal and Pastor Keon Henderson had a love story that felt like it was straight out of a romance novel. They connected over shared values, faith, and a strong partnership. After her messy and very public divorce from Shaquille O'Neal, Shaunie found herself drawn to Keon, who felt like a fresh start and a solid support in her life. Their relationship really resonated with fans. Keon, a motivational speaker and pastor of a booming ministry, brought purpose and stability to Shaunie's world. They blended their families effortlessly, creating a beautiful mix of love and support that everyone admired. They weren't shy about showing their love for each other, whether in interviews or on social media. From family trips to sweet anniversary posts, their relationship seemed rock solid. On their first anniversary, Keon posted, "Thanks for showing me how to love and lead with grace," along with a fun pic of them laughing together. Shaunie often praised Keon for being her rock and inspiration. Their joint interviews showed a deep respect and commitment to each other. Their fancy wedding in Anguilla in May 2022 was the highlight of their love story. Surrounded by close friends and family, it was a celebration of faith and unity. It wasn't just about them getting hitched, it was about blending lives, families, and dreams. Fans saw their relationship as a shining example that love can flourish even after tough times. But just when it seemed like they were living the dream, things took an unexpected turn. Despite how perfect everything looked, some cracks started to show. Social media, as usual, became the go-to for fans looking for clues. Posts featuring Keon started disappearing from Shaunie's accounts, and photos that once radiated love were either deleted or untagged. Fans picked up on some cryptic captions from Shaunie, hinting at personal struggles. One post read, "Sometimes the strongest thing you can do is walk away leaving followers wondering if trouble was brewing." Rumors began to swirl, suggesting that things weren't so great in the Henderson household. Whispers of infidelity started making the rounds. While there wasn't any solid proof, the speculation was enough to spark debates online. To make matters worse, there were allegations about financial issues within Keon's ministry. Questions about how money was being handled and whether personal expenses were being disguised as church costs started popping up, casting doubt on his role as a spiritual leader. And Shaunie, usually pretty chill, didn't directly address the rumors, but her absence from Keon's public life spoke volumes. Fans noticed she wasn't showing up at his ministry events and sermons like she used to, focusing more on her own projects and family. Meanwhile, Keon mostly stayed quiet, occasionally sharing vague messages about faith and perseverance that seemed aimed at calming the storm without really addressing it. Many fans who once admired their relationship felt let down, while others supported Shaunie, praising her for putting her well-being first. The internet started piecing together the clues, analyzing every post and public appearance. A user stated, "I knew something was off when she stopped posting pictures with him." Social media always tells the real story if you look closely enough, another one added. Shaunie deserves better. She's been through enough already. Keon's actions don't align with the image he tries to portray, as everyone tried to make sense of it all. One thing became clear: this was more than just a typical marital spat.
I think it was part of me not wanting to be hurt again, not go through a relationship that might not work, and just being that person that did come out of a marriage and divorced and it wasn't pretty. I was like, I never want to even put myself in a situation where that could possibly happen again. So I will say in my dating experience that I wasn't ever in a relationship that I looked to be a marriage, because in my mind I was never getting married again. So I probably sabotaged myself as far as who I was picking and the time and energy I was giving, because I already knew, like, I'm not going to marry you. I'm not going to be with you like that. So maybe I had boundaries already up.
As soon as the news broke that Shaunie O'Neal was filing for divorce, it sent everyone into a frenzy. TMZ was the first to report that Shaunie mentioned irreconcilable differences as the reason for the split. While that sounds pretty straightforward, the gossip swirling around it made things way more complicated and dramatic. Rumors of betrayal started popping up, with insiders suggesting trust issues were at play. One source claimed Shaunie felt totally blindsided by things she just couldn't ignore anymore. Then, just days before the filing, she posted a quote on social media about betrayal that had fans buzzing. It said, "It's the ones you trust the most who hold the sharpest knives," and people quickly speculated it was aimed at Keon. There were also whispers about financial mismanagement that couldn't be brushed aside. Reports came out about some shady stuff happening with Keon's ministry, like personal expenses being passed off as church needs. Former members hinted that money was being misused, and even though no one officially confirmed anything, it definitely raised eyebrows about Keon's integrity. Things got even more interesting with leaked conversations. In one particularly revealing chat, Shaunie supposedly vented about feeling used and deceived, saying, "I trusted him with my heart, my family, and my faith. And now I'm left picking up the pieces." Fans were quick to share and analyze these messages, which only added to the media storm. Despite all the chaos, Shaunie kept her cool in public, focusing on her family and business. But the media wouldn't let up, scrutinizing every little detail of her life. And if you thought the drama ended there, think again, this story is just getting started.
I want to get in, I want to get out, I want to do it how I want to do it. So just between you and me and all of our grows owners, does marriage still make sense?
As the divorce played out, shocking claims about Keon Henderson's double life started to emerge. Rumors about mismanaged church funds gained momentum when former church members began to speak out. One anonymous source claimed that Keon was more about maintaining an image than being honest, alleging that donations meant for community work were being funneled into personal luxuries like fancy trips and high-end purchases. Former members also dropped cryptic social media hints about betrayal, with one post saying, "Sometimes it's not the congregation that needs saving, it's the man in the pulpit." These subtle digs painted a pretty troubling picture of Keon's role in the ministry and how it affected his marriage. The biggest bombshell came from a leaked audio clip where Shaunie hinted at feeling deceived, saying, "I gave him everything, my heart, my trust, and my support," only to find out it was all a facade. While the clip didn't spill all the details, it was enough to set the internet ablaze, with fans and critics debating what really went down behind the scenes. On top of that, there were whispers about Keon possibly leading a double life. Allegations of secret relationships and hidden agendas started circulating, further damaging his reputation. While most of these claims were unverified, they added to the growing narrative of betrayal and mistrust surrounding the couple's breakup. Through all this, Shaunie's silence on the specifics only made things more intriguing. Fans admired her strength but were also itching for answers. The once picture-perfect image of their marriage was crumbling, revealing a whole lot of complexity and darkness that no one saw coming. With every new revelation, it feels like the ideal image of their marriage is unraveling more and more.
And he's like, "You gotta have Shaunie on the show. You guys were just, yeah, he was great. He was such a champion of yours." And then at some point he said, something about him one day getting married again. And I thought, you're not, he's been very supportive of your dating journey. You've been supportive of his. Was there a conversation about that? And he even said, what is it? He would attend your wedding or you would attend his if that ever happened?
Yeah, I think we both support each other. Like, I used to tease him and be like, "Could you please hurry up and get a wife? And then you could stop, randomly FaceTiming me and talking about your day." Like, I'm not, like, get a girlfriend or something. I don't know.
In the middle of all the chaos, one thing was clear: Shaunie O'Neal wasn't about to let it get the best of her. Known for her sharp business sense and tough spirit, she quickly took charge to get her life back on track. First up, she met with her legal team. Sources say Shaunie was all about protecting her assets and making sure her family was financially secure. With her background as an executive producer and entrepreneur, she knew how to handle high-pressure situations. She even sought expert advice to keep her hard-earned success safe from the divorce drama. Shaunie was also super protective of her kids. Blending families with Keon was a big part of their marriage, but now her main focus was keeping her children away from the media frenzy. Despite all the rumors swirling around, she worked hard to keep things normal at home, sharing happy family moments on social media. It was her way of showing everyone that no matter what was happening, her family was her rock. But she didn't just stop at damage control, she started planning her next moves too. Fans noticed her dropping hints about new projects, from expanding her businesses to teasing some exciting stuff in the works. One mysterious post said, "Sometimes endings are just the beginning," sparking speculation that she might be working on a tell-all book or a new TV series about her journey of rebuilding her life after heartbreak. Throughout it all, Shaunie kept up her strong, empowered image. She didn't get caught up in the drama. Instead, she handled everything with grace and determination. Her ability to adapt in tough times was truly inspiring, and fans showed their support by flooding her posts with love and encouragement. But as she moves forward, everyone's left wondering what's next for Shaunie and what secrets might still be out there. The story of Shaunie O'Neal and Keon Henderson's marriage has grabbed the public's attention, not just because of the drama, but also because it touches on themes of love, trust, and resilience. Their seemingly perfect love story was a symbol of hope for second chances, but as things started to unravel, it turned into a cautionary tale about the challenges of relationships in the spotlight. What makes this whole situation even more interesting is how many questions are still out there. Do Shaunie's revelations cover everything, or are there deeper secrets waiting to be uncovered? Was their love story just a case of two people drifting apart, or was it doomed from the start by hidden agendas and betrayal? As fans, we're left curious about what's next for Shaunie. Will she turn this experience into inspiration for her next big project? Could she finally spill the tea on everything that happened behind the scenes? And what about Keon? Can he fix his reputation, or will the allegations keep following him? One thing's for sure, this story isn't just about a marriage that didn't work out. It's about a woman who decided to rise above the drama and take control of her own story. Do you guys think Shaunie made the right decision, or is there more to the story than meets the eye? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Oh, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button for more celebrity tea.